Well, I'm not sure. I need to make sure that it's working. Are you on your phone? Tell me if you can hear me. Hello. I don't know if you're still in here, Bob, but thank you so much for coming in early. You're the first person who's ever come that early to one of my streams. Catherine Cook, thank you, dear, for coming. I appreciate it. We're going to try and have some fun this afternoon, this evening. I assume most people are. It's this evening. You probably even had trick-or-treaters in your neighborhood. We're trying something different. My son, who's my set director, the Modern King, he will be on here. I've actually got 2 cameras hooked up, and this is not a green screen behind me. That's a real fireplace with a real fire going. I'm doing dishes, but I will be with you soon. I can hear you. Thank you. So I'm kind of a little confused about where to look because, like I said, my son has set this up. Richard is on here. Hubby. Haley is here. Michael's Adventures. Thank you guys for coming in. I was just sharing Alan Chitwood. Thank you for coming. You were at the RV DJs chat game time. I have got 2 cameras set up. I'm not used to this, and my set director, who is the Modern King, is the one who did it. I just want to make sure it's all working well. Can I turn my, which camera? Can you guys just hold with me for a second? Voila! Someone different. I had forgot my costume. I'm not sure what this costume is supposed to be. This was my set director's idea. So what do you think of the long hair? No, I can't wait to take this baby off. But I told him I would sit with it for a while. And you look up. I know. And I love my son. So Meemaws matters. Let's see who's here. I see 10 people. I'm starting over, all over. I've got it. Woo, woo, woo. Now, I've had long hair before. I've had hair this long and this much, but it's been a a whole other lifetime ago, by the way. And I always had it layered around my face. I've never had, that's way too much. I can't wait to get this off. All right, so Bob's Adventures was in here over an hour early, Bob. Thank you. I don't know if you came back, but thank you for showing up an hour early, because that's the first person who's ever showed up over an hour early for one of my live streams. And then we have Catherine Cook. Thank you for coming. Richard Hubby is here. He's feeling much better, guys. Thank you for who has said prayers for him. Michael Adventures. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Kaylee, of course. I love you, and I'm so appreciative of you. Alan Chitwood, again, hello. Bob saying hi to people. Haley, 30 and a wake up. Hello. I am so glad you're here. I hope you remember me. You don't remember me with pink hair nor long hair, but thank you for coming. And so feel free to share this out to, I have 2 cameras, as I've already said to some people, and I'm not sure where to look, and I can't wait to get this hair off of me. There's a reason I don't have long hair anymore. A couple. So share this out on your social media. Let's have some fun. Bring a lot of people in, some new people. It would be really fun to have some new people in. All right, Mimos Matters. RV DJ Raid. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia. And next up, Michael's Adventures again. Alan Chitwood. It looks fantastic and magical. It is. This is all my son. He is a natural set director. It's a natural for him. Richard saying hi to Kaylee. Kaylee Wealth talking with 30 and a Wake Up. Kevin's his name. A very good friend of this channel. Catherine Cook. Lost you. Hope it's all. Oh, I'm sorry you lost me. Oh no, I think that was whenever I went to do my change. And RV DJ, thank you for coming so much, Sonia. I appreciate it. Deborah, okay, I got to back up here because I've missed a couple people after I got excited about 30 and a Wake Up. So Deborah Wheeler, thank you for coming. Bet you can't imagine me in long hair like this. Okay, Modern King. By the way, he did a really cool video yesterday. He did some editing of it. And again, my son is a natural at this stuff. If he put in a fraction of what his capacity is, he would have a blown up channel. Mima's Matters. Hello, hello, hello. Matilda McIntyre, welcome to you. Thank you for coming. There's TGIF. Thank you. Glad you're here. It's itching me really bad. Happy Halloween to everyone. Kaylee, the Modern King. Yep, Matilda McIntyre. We all love 30 and a Wake Up. I've never had so much information about what could make my channel a decent channel as that day. Well, no, I take that back. I have had some great help. Corey from Northwoods RV Life. Excellent, phenomenal guy. Full of information. So I've had great help from him. Richard?
What?
We're leaving that closed.
I'm going to phone. Can't help it. I got to open it to go find it.
All right.
Okay.
We've got our Fatima Jaffrey. Welcome. Glad you're here. Thank you so much. All right. So if you haven't done so yet, a thumbs up would be great. And I see 16 in the house now. Well, welcome to whoever just came in. And we're going to leave this wig on for a little while. Okay. I'm not a fan. I got rid of long hair a long time ago. Just looks goofy. I think my son has something against me, and that's why he's making me wear this wig. Good shot there, RV DJ. Sonia, that's one of the best things you can ever do for your channel. Scott, hello. What do you think of the locks? You're stuck in my lipstick. Yeah, this is for my son. He asked me to do this. Okay, and we've also got Kenneth. Thank you, Kenneth, for joining us today. I'm very excited. So we got some fun stuff to do today. I got to remember that the camera's actually over there, further away. Lori's way. Hello. See what I grew out in the last couple months and colored it. What's my son saying? It's called dictation to the craft. Everyone loves that. All right, guys. So thank you for coming in. Very happy to have you here today. Happy Halloween. We are just waiting for the evening and the children to come. We've got a bunch of candy. We're not going to give out at the door. So how we're handling Halloween from our house. And my fire. There's my fire. There's my fire, guys. fireside fun. Pink extensions. Yes, ma'am. I would never have long hair again if you paid me. Never. Too much. All right. So we're handling this whole social distancing thing for Halloween is we are going to put a big bowl of candy where we've got some nice size candy bars. We also have some small stuff, and then we're going to set it on a chair at our walkway where kids walk up. That way they will know it's there. Hey, Rhonda, thank you for coming in, dear. I appreciate it. So we're going to have a bunch of candy available to them, and then go fill it up every so often because the big kids will take all the big stuff. And so we're going to spread that out with some smaller things. All right. So let's start off with, I do have a game to play, but let's start off with some horror movie quotes. See if anybody can get these. Got my paper right here. All right. Are we all ready? And you want to say hi, Richard?
Hi, Richard.
Look right up there.
Hi, everybody.
You're doing better?
A little bit.
A little bit better. Well, that's what matters. That's what matters. All right. Go participate on the chat, honey. All right. We're going to start with some horror movie quotes. Oh, actually, we're going to do a few jokes. All right. I hope you're up for some funny stuff. All right. What to go see for supper? Come on. What do they eat for supper? Spaghetti. Let's see now. What do zombies do when 50 zombies? What do you do when 50 zombies surround your house? Hope it's Halloween. What is the most important subject in which a witch learns in school? The most important thing for a witch to learn at school. Spelling. It makes sense to me. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? He didn't have any guts. One more for right now. What did the little girl say when she had to choose between a tricycle and a candy bar? What did the little girl say? Trike or treat. Trike or treat. All right. Let's move away from that. I know we've already lost somebody. I wasn't funny. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And we're going to move on to some horror movie quotes and see if anybody gets them right. Unfortunately, I'm watching from, okay, the camera's up there. My computer's right here. You're seeing me on the computer. You're seeing me from the camera up on our drain board. Let's just call it that. Okay. But I can still see what you say. Those were funny. Thank you, Matilda. R. Fatima Jaffrey for laughing. All right. Now, here we go. This is some horror movie quotes. This hair is a horror movie in itself. The ground was soft. I looked down and I was standing on all these people like a carpet. People who had fallen and somewhere in the crowd. What movie was this from? Prom Night, The Omen, Carrie, Amityville Horror, or 28 Days Later? Let's see if anybody has got an idea. Prom Night, The Omen, Amityville Horror, or 28 Days Later? Kaylee. Kaylee's got it. 28 Days Later. Okay. Now this next one, I think everybody might be able to catch this one. Quote, can it, Cochise? Can it, Cochise? Or can it, Cochise? Is that from Prom Night, The Omen, Amityville Horror, or Friday the 13th? Prom Night, The Omen, Amityville Horror, or Friday the 13th? Hi, B&D Craft. Hey, Brian. I'm watching for somebody who might have the answer to this one. Boom, boom, boom. B&D Crafts. B&D Crafts. Next one. The next one. Somebody broke into the hardware store, probably kids. Prom Night, Children of the Corn, Halloween, The Omen. Prom Night, Children of the Corn, Amityville Horror, Friday the 13th. I meant to have, boom, boom, boom. Scott Jacobs in appreciation. Scott got it. Alan was right behind him. Right behind him. Damn it, this hair. Whoa. Told my son, no, thank you. I'm trying to go through. Okay. Let me look at the answer. Okay. If he killed before, he'll kill again. He'll kill until everything that is yours is his. A, Prom Night. B, The Omen. C, Rosemary's Baby. D, The Lost Boys. A, Prom Night. B, The Omen. C, Rosemary Baby, or D, Halloween. I think that's what I said. The answer is in there. I better look and see what you're all saying. Haley, Blue Moon tonight. Ding, ding, ding. The Omen. Scott Jacobs in appreciation. Scott, you've watched some movies. So last night, I used to be terrified of scary movies, but now I know they're not real. And I can lock my bedroom door. Okay. So, and I have protection. So I have been watching Halloween movies, the series Halloween, for the last 2 nights. Last night and the night before. Night before we watched Halloween 2. And I've seen it. I've seen all these. For the first time I watched Halloween 3. Do not waste a minute of your time. I didn't feel, there was a couple of gross things, but it ain't scary. It was the stupidest horror movie. It did not leave me feeling fearful at all. Let's see what people are saying. Fordman, talking to people. Thank you, Kenneth, very much for saying hi. We'll do one more, then we'll start the game. Let me see what oh, they're all going to laugh at you. Quote, they're all going to laugh at you. Here are the possibilities. A, 28 days later. E, A, 28 days later. It's the hair. B, The Omen. Or C, Carrie. A, 28 days later. B, The Omen. Or C, Carrie. Ding, ding, ding. Fatima. Our Fatima Jaffrey. Got it. All right, guys. I know this is going to be shocking, but this has to go. And if I take my earring off, I can't, it's just making me itch. I explained to my son, there's a reason I don't have long hair anymore. And he has just not come to terms with it. Oh, good Lord. Now it's, okay, let me get that earring back in. All right. Whew, feels much better. All right, now we are going to, we'll get to some of those. We'll maybe run across the exorcist later on. All right, Kaylee, much better. I was starting to itch. Me too, honey. All right, so what I'm going to do is these are horror movie picture clues. It had to go, Brent. Oh, for God's sakes. Hold on, Czar Binks. Now I know he resents me. Look at me now. Oh, I love this. I love this boy. I love him so much. All right, let me freshen it up a little. Oh, see, I wear mine a little higher in the back because I'm short. Let's see if I've missed anybody on the way in the house. The Exorcist is one of them that actually scares the crud out of me, Alan. I mean, really. You know, when someone's head twists around, you can never get that unseen. I can't unsee that. And all that, it's also just gross. Right. A black one, a be Elvira. A chubby Elvira. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put up some clues on the screen. And you're going to guess what movie this is from. Fava beans and a brain. And I believe there's one more here. Chianti. Fava beans, a brain, and Chianti. Who could it possibly be? Oh, Linda Barker. I've been watching old movies on TCM today. I saw Bad Seed. Oh, yes. The picture of Dorian Gray and the Wolfman. There's some stuff out there. Ding, ding, ding. We've got Linda Barker. Woo, Linda. This is not for money this time, so we're not going to keep track. We're just going to have some fun. It requires too much of me when I have to keep track for money. Oh, I know. Anthony Hopkins is a god of acting. I think I would feel fear if I met Anthony Hopkins. Anybody who can act like Hannibal Lecter, good Lord God Almighty. All right, so second one we've got going on here will be, hold up. And what do we have here? I had no clue. Brent, I can't see. Okay, Brent, you're going to run away. I don't know why he's doing this to me. All right, we've got a flag, we've got a werewolf, and we've got London. Let's see who got it right. I look like a fool. Brent? Yes, he sends chills up my spine. Do we know what this one is? Oh, I took it away. Oh, God darn it. Gosh darn, darn, darn. Where did it go? Here it is. We've got a flag, American flag. We've got a werewolf, and we've got what looks like London to me. Who's gutsy? Who's got it right? You're close. You're close. You're missing something. People are missing one important piece. Ding, ding, ding. Kaylee. Kaylee's got it. All right. Let's go move up another one. Oh boy. What do we have here? Let's see. We've got some children and some corn. What movie, what horror movie could this possibly be? Hey, Patty, I think you'll be good at this. And I don't see any of my family in here yet. Maybe my son will give them a heads up. Maybe they just don't want to play. Children of the Corn. Who got it first? We've got, hold on, back me up here. Back me up. Chip, Kaylee, Fatima, Scott, Linda Barker, Patty Woods, B.D. Kraft. Kaylee. All righty. So it looks like that was a pretty simple one. That was a simple one. Let's move this up again. Let's go here to the next one. Oh boy. We've got a tombstone and a cat. What the heck could that possibly be? And Patty Woods, I know you don't recognize me, do you? This is the third wig my son has had me in. And please feel free, the Modern King. Let's see, Patty Woods. Patty Woods got it. Woo, Patty. You'll kill it, I'm sure. Not the cat. You love cats. She loves cats. I know her well. Okay. Let's go back to the picture. And let's scroll up. And we've got what looks like a gate times 9. Gate times 9. What could this possibly be? I've never seen this movie. I'll be real honest with you. Patty, you got partly. I just blinded by this wig. All right, that's gone. And now I don't have a clue what it looked like, but that's all right. I just had a trim yesterday. The 9th gate, ding, ding, ding. And who got it first? B&D Kraft. Brian got it. Ooh, final. Then. Wait a minute. Let me back up here. Let's see, Brian. The gate part 9. Actually, Kenneth got it. He's the one who said it right. The 9th gate. Good one, Kenneth. Do I look too, is my hair too stupid looking now? Thank you, Brent. All right. And please feel free to share out to your social media. Tell them to get their butts over here and have some fun with us. And at the end of all this today, we're going to have a little drawing. Everybody gets to participate in that equally because I do. Johnny Depp, Patty Woods, you know, he is a superb actor, but I'm not a fan of Johnny Depp. I don't know what it is. I know most women absolutely love Johnny Depp, not this one. The Modern King, you're not playing. Okay. All right, next picture is going to be Spider and common phobia. Spider and common phobia. Hey, Linda. I don't know if I said hello to you, but if I didn't, hello, Linda. Thank you for coming in. Let's see if anybody, a spider and a common phobia. A boom, boom, boom. Patty, Fatima, and Linda. At least on my screen. Patty, Fatima, and Linda. Scott gave it a good old college try. All right. Next one. We've got, okay, we're going to have to kind of go through this in pieces. We got a Ferris wheel. Looks like Chinese food and bats. A Ferris wheel, Chinese food, and bats. What the heck is that one? I'm not even sure. I got to go back to it and see what number this is. This is number 7. And the answer is, okay, I didn't, it's been a long time since I've seen this, many years. I will give you some, does anybody want to take a stab at it? Don't see it. We're going to go Carrie, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Lost Boys. Carrie, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Lost Boys. Don't see it yet. Boom, boom, boom for Patty Woods. Lost Boys. I mean, it's been a long time since I watched Lost Boys. Next one, number 8 for me. I need to remember number 8. All right, so we've got a flower corsage, which young ladies usually get, a cross, and a pig. A flower corsage, a cross, and a pig. Boom, 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 Linda Barker. Linda Barker and Patty Woods. I don't know where the Chinese food came into that because it's been so long since I've seen the movie, and I do not remember. I wish I did, but I don't. Next one. Next one. All right. Let me see. This is number 9. We'll go ahead and do it, and I'll give you some verbal hints because I don't think this is enough for most people. All right. So we've got some ginger and some snapping. Let's see if anybody gets it. Ginger and snap. All right. I get it, Patty. Thank you so much for filling us in. A boom, boom, boom for Kaylee. Ding, ding, ding. Ginger snap. That's what it's called, but it's one word, but that's, you at least got it, sweetie. Next one up is 10, number 10. Let me see what it is. Okay. We've got a phone. We've got what I believe is a fedora. A phone and a fedora. A phone and a fedora. A phone and a fedora. It seems like it should be a song. I will give you some more hints. I'll give you 3 options. Unless I see it coming in up here. Nope. So the 3 options are The Shining, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Carrie. The Shining, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Carrie. A phone and a fedora. Let's see who's coming in. Somebody got Nogtum. It's nothing I've ever heard of, Patty. Come on, somebody. Oh, we got it. We got it. Linda Barker. I think that's what Patty was trying to say, but Patty, come on. Snap to, baby. You can do this. And so can everybody else. I am not playing favorites. It looks like some other people got it too. All right, let's move up. Let's move up. Woo-wee. We got number 11 is an axe. Wow. Ooh, an axe, red wine, and a very old typewriter. Now, I don't know, there might be some people in here that don't know what a typewriter is, but it's a thing they used to use long ago. Well, Patty got it. First one, The Shining. There we go, Patty. Good job. Then Fatima Jaffrey. Ooh, Scott Jacobs. I watched that too. I was actually sick at the time, and I think I was delirious because I started doing research. Started actually researching to try and find out about that. Yeah, no. But you were at least making a stab in the dark. All right, guys. Let's move on. Number 13. No, that's number 12. We've got a rabbit and a Santa's hat. A rabbit and a Santa's hat. We'll see if anybody gets it, and if not, I'll give you some hints. Here's Johnny. I'll never forget him, like that. Another person, he scares me. We've got a rabbit, oddly. What does a rabbit and a Santa's hat have in common? All right, we're going to go with a couple different options here. We are going to go with, you look at this. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Shining, or The Night Before Christmas? Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I hear you, Linda. You're 3 hours ahead of us. We'll be doing that pretty soon. Nightmare Before Christmas, Patty Woods, and then Scott. You two. Quick fingers. But since I know that internet can be slow between, I decided to do a giveaway at the end instead of the other way. Right. Now, number 13. I've never heard of this movie. And if I say it, you're going to get it right off the bat. The Army of Darkness. That's all they put. We Want You guy. And it's Army of Darkness. So we're not going to use that game. I mean, those. All right. All right. Here we go, people. Put your thinking caps on. We've got, looks like a female devil, a cross, and some steps. And then it looks like the ocean right there. She devil, cross, steps. Patty and then Scott. Exorcist. The Exorcist. Very good job, people. At least people know about these scary movies. So I watched that movie last night and I was frustrated. I couldn't believe, they only spent $2.5 million making the movie. So we could make that movie here on $15, I think. Because I don't believe they spent $2.5 million. It was horrid. Yes. And then I watched the first one. And it's still pretty scary. All right, we've got now, we're moving on to Ruh-roh. Number 15 is, looks like a horse's head. Let me look at this. A horse's head, an old TV, and I honestly don't know what this is. It's a ring of some sort. All right, so I've never heard of this scary movie. So I'm going to give you the options. The Army of Darkness, The Ring, or The Exorcist. Army of Darkness, The Ring, or The Exorcist. I thought Godfather 2. Patty Woods, The Ring. Mr. Ed. Hey now, Mr. Ed was a sweet horse. He would never participated in anything scary. And I miss Mr. Ed. And I do love talking to animals. I talk to my animals all the time. That's why they're so stupidly spoiled now. I mean, stupidly spoiled. They think we're stupid is what it is. 16. Woo, oh boy, we've got a knife and we've got a shower. A knife and a shower, people. I don't think we need to go very far for this. Ah, you're pretty much right, Brent. Yep. Oh, we got Scott first and then Patty Woods. Come on, people. Give it a stab. Sorry. Pun intended. Linda Barker. I'm not sure, but you tried. Psycho. Yep, we got it. Now, which was on the 1st, and then number 28, and this is on a calendar. Again, something I've never seen. I can't believe I haven't seen some of these. Let's see if anybody gets it. Give it a stab. A Patty got it 28 days later. You got it pretty quick, Patty. I'm now typing in the dark with double vision. Fatima, where are you at, Fatima? I would just be curious where you're at, dear. All right, let's move on. And now we've got number 19. A woman. Looks like she's got something. I don't know. I had to blow the pictures up a little bit. I'm gonna minus it out a little. Maybe we can see better. I don't know. It looks like a woman on a bed, possibly. And the world. A woman on a bed and the world. So it's dark. Yeah, like right now it's 3:41 here. It's 6:41. We fall back in the morning. So we'll get an extra hour of sleep. That's how I look at it. I can stay up later, which is going to bring me to something here in a minute. I'm going to tell you all about. Freaks, Michigan. All right, here is a couple of verbal hints. Find it. Psycho, freaks, or the underworld. Psycho, freaks, or the underworld. Scott, you're close. You are close, my friend. Psycho, freaks, or the underworld. Kaylee got it. Good girl, Kaylee. Good job. Good job. We've only got a couple more of these. Let's see, number 7, or excuse me, number 20. Oh, good Lord. I don't even want to say. Let's see if anybody gets this without me even using my mouth. Hello, Spirit Zone. Thank you. Walking the Spirit Zone. Thank you for coming in. Patty Woods got it. Scott was welcoming someone in, and Patty got it. Linda Barker got it. Scott got it eventually. Yes. Thank y'all. Very good job. We're looking at scary movie pictures. Next one, number 21. You can turn that on if you need. We've got what looks like a big, what the heck? Okay. I don't think anybody's going to get this. Let's just be honest. But maybe. We've got a big tree. We've got what looks like a toy clown and a piece of meat. A big tree, a toy clown, and a piece of meat. What could it possibly be? I believe we're going to have to give a hint for this one, guys. We're going to go with Poltergeist, Scream, the Changeling. Poltergeist, Scream, or the Changeling. Rumpelstiltskin, not so much. Not Nightmare on Elm Street, not Leprechaun. Boom, boom, boom. Poltergeist. Patty Woods. Patty Woods. All right. '22. We've got an old tape, a phone, and a garage door with a window or a broken out piece. A old VCR tape. I think it's called V8. I don't even remember what this is called. But this is no, it's not a cassette. So you see what it is. Zip my mouth. And a phone and a garage door. The options are Poltergeist, Scream, or the Changeling. Poltergeist, Scream, or the Changeling. You're Kaylee VHS, correct. Video drum. Boom, boom, boom. Patty Woods, the Scream. It's been a long time since I saw that too. Wow. And I know I saw the Changeling, but it seemed like it was just over my head. Sorry, it was. I like ones that I do not have to think at all. And there's a fly landed right in the middle of my screen. All right, here we have number 23, which is a tub. And I love those tubs, by the way. That is a wonderful tub. A basketball on stairs and a wheelchair. Tub, basketball and stairs, and a wheelchair. Let's see. Would it be the Changeling, the Village, or the Omen? Changeling, Village, or Omen? Changeling, Village, or Omen? Changeling, Village, or Omen? It looks like we got a winner chicken dinner. Scott Jacobs, in appreciation. And now we've come to the next one. Okay. I saw this, and also, I hate to say it, I hate to admit it, it went over my head. So much so, it's like I like scary movies that are just about scaring the crap out of me. Not about, I've got to think, what's the understory, what's going on in this, and blah, blah, blah. I like being scared. I like intense scare. That I know it's not real. Number 24. We've got a girl looking out of something that looks like, I don't know, and the woods. I bet you. Let's see. I think we've got it. I want to double check, make sure I tell the right person. Patty Woods, you have what? I know you watch a lot of scary. You are much braver than me. All right. So now we've got just a couple more. 25. Oh, it looks like a cemetery. A woman, or let's just say a man. I'm going to take this as a man, okay? Laying on a doctor's chair, on a psychiatrist's chair, and a very scary monster face, animal monster face. And that is number. Oh, never even heard of this. Never even heard of this. And we've got The Village, Nightbreed, or The Omen. The Village, Nightbreed, or The Omen. I loved Sixth Sense, even though it's for smart people. Uh-oh. And we've got Nightbreed, Patty Woods, and Scott Jacobson Appreciation. It looks like you both came in right quickly, one right after the other. And the final one of our game for the night is, oh boy, this is sweet. A noose, the tricycle, and Nanny Needed Call 666-6666. I've got my son's boyfriend and our roommate across from me chuckling. Yes. Let's see if anybody, my Lord, Patty got it. Told you these were movie Mensa. Yeah, movie Mensa. Scott, you could do one of those. Movie Mensa. And The Omen. All right.
That's not movie Mensa. She was doing Italian giallo films from 1971.
Oh.
That would be movie Mensa. You were doing Dario Argento's
good.
La Piume, the Plume Cristallo, the bird with the crystal plumage.
Yes.
Or Suspiria. That would be another one.
I've got a brainiac on the other side of me, people. He is much smarter than me. So I'm going to get rid of that. A couple more of these quotes. Let's go with a couple quotes. Let me see. Okay. I know what this. Oh, okay. Here's a quote. What I saw was not a cat. What I saw was not a cat. What I saw was not a cat, she said in her best fearful voice. What I saw was not a cat.
Oh, that's good. You do that well. I'm scared.
Arvine with G. Hello. Hello, G. Let's see. What I saw was not a cat. That is from Amityville Horror.
I have been to that house.
You
We rode our bikes there as kids.
did.
I grew up about 10 miles from the Amityville Horror House.
Oh, gosh. So I just have found out something new about my friend over here. He grew up 10 miles from the Amityville Horror House.
Yep.
He rode his bike there as a
We
kid.
rode our bikes there, and one time we rode our bikes there, my bike crashed, like it broke, like the chain broke.
Do you want to come and tell us?
Our
the story?
moms had to get us.
We're going to have an unintended special guest. And there's the camera right up there. It's your.
Hi, yes, I was grew up on Long Island. Well, I grew up in Queens in New York City, but I also lived on Long Island. And we went to the Amityville Horror House all the time. It was on Ocean Avenue in Amityville. I know exactly where it was, dude. Amityville is on the southern coast of Long Island, you know. We lived in kind of the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So we rode our bikes down there, and then we were riding back. I'll never forget this. And we got to Eisenhower Park in Roslyn. This big, huge park in East Meadow in Long Island. And my bike, the chain snapped, and Andrew Scalper's mom had to come get us.
Ah.
with their truck to get our bikes.
Thank you, Andrew Scalpel's mom. So Patty Woods, you have a fellow Long Islander. Patty Woods is an actual
Hi, Patty Woods.
real life in-person friend.
I grew up in Plainview in Long Island. Ugh.
Josh blew up.
I did blow up in Plainview. They were scraping me off the walls every day.
He grew up in Plainsville. Did you say
Plainview.
Plainview? He grew up in Plainview.
Sounds like it is.
Also, another person is a Long Islander, Kaylee.
Where
Long
are they?
Islanders.
Where are they from on Long Island?
Kaylee grew up in. Well, she just said Long Island. That's
Okay. I was gonna say, what's it?
Patty grew up in Syosset.
Syosset, right? That's about 2 miles from where I grew up in Plainview. Okay, true story. One time I was online at the Syosset 150 movie theater. She knows what that is.
Okay.
The Syosset UA 150. If she's older, she remembers the Syosset UA 150. And we were online. This was in 1982, and everybody's all abuzz on the line for the movie because Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley were in line to see the movie.
Oh wow, Patty, were you happen to be there? Did you happen to be there when Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley were in line at that theater in Syosset to watch the movie? Yup, she says. Kaylee grew up in Farmingdale.
Farmingdale is my brother works in Farmingdale.
Oh boy! So we have one very connected large tent family, which is what I'm all about.
That's what your streams are about: is inclusion and geographical spread.
Yes.
Open spectrum.
Yes. Here we go with the big words. Open spectrum. Josh is a smart guy.
Yeah, a lot of good it does me.
Patty Wood says my neighborhood was right behind Plainview Shopping Center.
Yeah, Plainview was like it sounded. I'm falling asleep just thinking of it.
R. Fatima Jaffrey. Now, somewhere there should be a marathon reading of Edgar Allan Poe's work. Wow, that would be interesting.
The Raven. I guess that was online, but then they took it off and they said nevermore.
Now, Patty was not in line for that, but she said she said, I saw them in Huntington all the time.
Yeah, they were always out, and that was the thing. Like, you had to be cool, like you didn't see them or whatever. That's how it is in New York.
So RVing with G says, tell us about the pumpkin behind you. Are you talking about the pumpkin right over here?
Yeah, it looks good.
That pumpkin, I believe you're talking about this pumpkin. My son did this. My son did it all. I hate to say, but he did it all. This is painted, and he has taken and placed kisses.
A crown of Hershey's Kisses.
A crown of Hershey's Kisses, as Josh says, on the pumpkin. And I'm taking one off. I'm testing it. It's okay.
Looking at the Poison Control Center, got to make sure.
Hey, Lisa, where in Farmingdale does your brother work?
He doesn't work there anymore because he switched jobs. Now he does DoorDash and those kind of jobs all over the island. But he worked at a taxi stand in Farmingdale.
Did you hear that? A taxi driver in Farmingdale. All right. And Kaylee says there's usually readings at his gravesite. And I believe she's talking about Edgar Allan Poe. All right. So anyways, that's that pumpkin. We're gonna be doing this for Christmas too. Something for every holiday. And Fatima Jaffrey says, Kaylee, that would be an experience. I have his complete anthology. Great writer, yes.
You can tell Kaylee she has put the Marillion song Kaylee in my head, and I can't get rid of it now.
Kaylee, if you didn't hear him, you've put the Marillion song Kaylee in his head, and he can't get rid of it. All right. So, hey, how about a couple other jokes, and then we'll move on.
All right.
What does a ghost not need? What does a ghost not need? A living room. Ta-da!
Thanks.
Why are ghosts so bad at lying?
I know this one.
Oh, Josh thinks he knows it. What is it?
Because you can see right through them.
Oh, good Lord. I did not know I had a funny man in the house. Why is Superman's costume so tight? That's a good question. It seems like it would hurt. Because he wears a size small. He wears a size small. And let's see what do you do? What do you get when you cross a witch with sand? What do you get when you cross a witch with sand? A sandwich. Ba-boom. All righty. We're going to go back to StreamYard. All right. Who's here still? Yeah, see, I haven't lost too many. You still have, so let's see, what time is it? It's 3:58. So later tonight, what do y'all, did you have any fun tonight? Did you have any fun? That's all I care about. Did anybody have fun but me? Kaylee, you got it too. So, and Fatima got one right. Let's see, Kaylee, where'd you go? There you are. Mima's Matters, Sandwich got it. She got it right. RVing with G, I missed your comment. A living room. Is that the one? Oh, looks like you got one right too. RVing with G, there was nothing scary. You didn't see me go through 4 wig changes. 4 wig changes. And they itched my head. That's why I don't have long hair anymore. But my son likes to dress me up. He wanted me to have long hair. He wants me to dye my hair black. Josh, I'm like as white is, correct? I'm a white girl, very white, very, very white. And my son wants me to have black hair. I'm a blonde hair, blue-eyed girl. I was not meant to have black hair. But I love him, and no, I will never dye my hair for him.
Forget it.
Oh, well, thank you, Arvine with G, that I look nice. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. So I'm going to do a drawing for a $10 gift card. I need something to write on. And we've got 14 people who stuck with it. I'm going to write a number down between 1 and 25. So I'm going to write a number between 1 and 25. And I'm going to circle it. All right. So start typing in numbers between 1 and 25, friends, for a $10 gift card from Amazon. I do not see it. I do not see it. I do not see it. Is there a song about that, Josh? You know songs too. I do not see it. I do not see it. Where did it go? What could it be?
It's because she blinded you with science.
Oh boy, she blinded you with science. Let's see. Nope. Do not see it yet. I see. Up. Stop typing. Stop. I'm going to put the word stop in here. S-T-O-P. All right. I see it. I want to make sure that it's the right person. I'm going to go back up here to the top. We've got 13, 17, 17, 24, 7, 8, 13, 11, 16, 9, 23, 9, 8, 1 something and 9, 3, 21, 24, 14, 4, and then 2. And we've got Linda Barker is the winner of a $10 gift card. So Linda Barker, I'm going to put my email address up here. And if you could please send me an email that says winner in the comment or in the,
Subject line.
Subject line. Thank you, Josh. In the subject line. Linda Barker. $10 Amazon card, and just send that to me and I'll have your email, and then I will be able to send you a $10 Amazon card. I thank you so much for playing. So everybody close. Congratulations, Linda. Yay, Linda B. So a couple things. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer. What about the trivia winner? That is for the whole evening, dear. That is for the whole evening. Since everybody's got different bandwidth and whatever all that means, I chose to just do a one, you know, at the end, to do just a random number. A random number. Traveling down the banisters. Hello. Thank you guys for coming. Glad you're here. See my little Halloween backdrop? My son did it. He is my set director, lighting director, the one who bosses me around and puts wigs on me that I can't stand. No, not him, but he's the only child I have, and I love my son.
He's a good guy.
He's a very good guy. But he likes to make me look stupid with wigs. With wigs. All right, so what I plan on doing right now is I'd like to just say all about me. You know, I now have 21. I'm going to say, it's me and Richard. It is not, I'm not looking at the wrong camera. It is Richard and I. He is not doing the on-camera thing right now because he just is not feeling well. If you don't know, he had back surgery a little over a week ago. He came home and 5 days later, we traveled to Central Oregon to buy an RV, which was a bust, but he should never have been in that car. It did give him a little setback, but he's doing better now. We've got 11 left in the house. So my new email address, if you want to say hello and take a bow, this is my set director. My costume manager.
Hi, happy Halloween. Hopefully everyone's gonna vote.
That's right.
And yeah, this is my boyfriend Josh. He's not in costume. Neither am
Well,
I.
I am, I'm dressed as an idiot person.
All right.
Been trying to take this costume off since 1966, and it's just not working.
Yeah. Kaylee says hi, Brent. All right. So is there what I'd like to do? So later on, and I'm going to do this for a little longer. I'm hoping somebody might like to come up and talk about their channel because it ain't all about me. We're now 2,100 watch hours, which means we're getting close. We're getting close. And if anybody would like to run our playlist, it's Kaylee, if you could drop that link, I would be so appreciative. And thumbs up if you have not had an opportunity to do that. I'd like that. And also, I would so love, Kaylee says, hello, Josh.
Hi, Kaylee.
Patty says, happy Halloween. So we've got happy Halloween. Kaylee, RVing with G, thumbs up. That's always a good thing. Yep, Britt does good work. He has a natural inclination towards it. He actually took some theater classes in college when he went for a while.
I majored in theater and film for 2 years.
Yeah. He majored in theater and film.
And business.
And business. Theater, film, and business. Patty says hi. You should maybe tell your aunts they missed a fun thing. Wandering Gypsy Vanner. Thank you for coming in. I'm so glad you're here. Monday, I believe we're going to have an interview with, I'll think of her name. Don't laugh. I'm 59 now. I have slippage of memory once in a while. Minivan Lee. Minivan Lee. If you haven't watched her, if someone could drop her link, I would be so happy to know that. And I need to drop a link. If I want to invite somebody up, I have to drop a link. See, sometimes I forget these little things. Yeah. If you'd like to come up and chat about your channel, I'd love to have you up. There's only 8 people left in here, but that's all right. 8 people is 8 people. And maybe you're afraid to come up and fart blah, 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 blah. Inside of a fart is almost what it came out of my mouth. Inside of maybe you're afraid to come out in front of a large group of people. Oh, I knew it. Fatima is not a professional, but he should be. She says, so your son is a professional. Nobody should be. All right, Kenneth, you want to give me a wave when you're ready to come up? All right. Hey, Kenneth,
everyone.
how are you?
Doing all right about yourself?
I'm doing fine. I'm feeling pretty good today.
Yeah, it's been pretty kind of cold here today.
Cold? Oh yeah, it's chilly here. It's blue out, but it's chilly.
Yeah, it got down to like 30 some degrees, I think, last night.
31 degrees, did you say?
I got down to like 32 degrees last night. Yeah, freezing.
We're going to be getting, I just want to say goodbye to TGIF. Thank you for coming in. Very appreciate it. And I'm just going to put you on hold for 1 second, Kenneth. After we go off here in about, we'll probably stay on for 20, 25 more minutes. I'm going to come back on later this evening for a late night, late, maybe 9 or 10 o'clock Pacific time. So that would be way late for people on the East Coast, because I don't want to step on anybody's toes that I really, that I'm involved with their channels. Kaylee says it was 32. Yeah, it was cold here, probably down around mid 30s. All right, so yep, I'm going to be coming back late tonight. And Kaylee, do not think you have to come and manage my chat for me, because I'll keep my son up for that. I know it's late for you. So Kenneth, so are you doing anything for Halloween tonight?
No, not really. Just staying here at the house. I kind of grew out of the. I kind of grew out of the Halloween type stuff when I was before I even reached my teens.
Yeah. Well, how about, are you going to be giving out candy, or what you're going to be
No,
doing tonight?
no, we don't hardly have any. The last couple years that we bought Halloween candy, me and Dad usually wound up being the one eating it because we didn't have nobody else to come and knock on the door.
Well, that happened here the last couple Halloweens too. And we live in a big neighborhood. Like there's lots of houses around us. And but for a while there was not a lot of kids, but the kids are back and with a vengeance. Last year we ran out real early, and I did not want that to happen this year. So we have an abundance of candy. Too much candy. We're going to be eating candy.
Most kids around here, they usually go to those churches that do those truck or treat things, or sometimes the fire station or the police station does those for the kids.
Hold a second. Brent, Czar needs out. The big dog wants to go potty, and his dad's gonna have to come and take him out. So we had to deal with figuring out how much candy we want, if we want candy, what kind of candy. We've got a bunch of small stuff. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. So did you get to go to the meetup, or didn't you meet with some people?
I got to meet with Camp and Therapy last weekend at the vintage rally in Limestone, Tennessee at Davy Crockett's campground.
Oh, well, I bet that was fun.
It was, and I got to see some. I got to see some old cars and old campers, and as a matter of fact, for anybody that's into old cars, there's a channel. Of course, he doesn't have but about 2 videos up.
Uh-huh.
There's a channel called Edsel 1952.
Edsel 1952.
Yeah, and he's got, and the guy's actual name is Bill, and I actually got to meet him in person. He's got a 1965. Me and him could talk cars all day long because he was actually amazed on how knowledgeable I was about cars,
Uh-huh.
and and um, so anyway, he's got a 1965 Ford pickup truck with a 66 grill on it,
Oh, wow.
and then but as far as anything else, the motor and everything is still all original,
Uh-huh.
and then he's got a I'm trying to think of what was it?
Well, I imagine
A
there was,
56, a 56 or 57 Studebaker, I think it was.
oh, wow. You don't see that often, do you?
No, and you don't. Most people don't even keep. They change them up. They don't keep
Mhm.
them their original. That they soup them up. In other words, and
Uh-huh.
and he's got a 65, 55 Thunderbird, a 55 Thunderbird.
Uh-huh. My aunt used to have, I think that year, a yellow one. And my mom used to call it the yellow bird.
Yeah.
And she loved driving that car. She loved driving that car. And I'm going to drop a link again down into the chat and see if anybody else would like to come up and chat because we'd love to have you. I'm going to I'm going to stay on this chat for about another 15, 20 minutes. And we will, then I'm going to come back on later tonight, like late. And it might be too late for the East Coasterners. East Coasterners.
What?
That
Say
is,
if you're coming on 9, 10 o'clock Pacific time, what time is that my time?
that's 12.
12, 1 o'clock my. Okay.
That's midnight. Are you doing anything tonight, Kenneth, online?
I usually stay. I've been up. I've actually been on Meant to Be RVings live on Friday nights. I've actually been up
Can you do the fire?
all the way up till she'll start hers about 9 o'clock at night, and I've actually been up all the way up to 6, 7 o'clock the next morning. I've been on her.
Oh my gosh.
I've been
Well, I don't know about the
I've been on her. I was on.
that is
Yeah.
pretty late for me. That is
Mhm.
pretty, I'm trying to get some hours, moving towards that 44,000 watch hours, and we're
Mhm.
over 2,200 now. So I'm really excited and I'm very motivated to do whatever I got to do. So I guess if I stay up till 6 in the morning, I can sleep. Be back there. I don't see her. Just one minute, guys. Just 1 minute.
Let me see if she's outside. She might be outside because he's in the back. Is he Patty out here somewhere?
Trying to find our beagle.
I see a beagle.
Okay, we found the beagle. She is not missing.
Beagle triangulated.
Yep, we're gonna have to put a GPS on her because we just love her so much. Yeah, so I'm gonna come on at about 9 o'clock. I'll put out another, after we leave here, I'll do another thumbnail and come on about 9 o'clock and just hang out, maybe have people come up on panel and chat and just whoops and have some fun late night. Let's see, meant to be half crazy catfishing. Yep, half crazy catfishing. Well, hello. I think you're new to my channel, and I was looking at the wrong camera again. Half Crazy Catfishing. I have to write your name down because I have to check you out. Half Crazy Catfishing. Did you? I assume you catfish, okay? And you might be a little bit bonkers about catfishing. You want to tell us just in a little blurb about your channel? Because that's a very interesting name.
I came on a little bit later than I normally do, but I was on. I had some issues. It actually took me longer than I thought. I was actually working on. I was actually working on homework actually, and and then I had to do some things. But hopefully we'll be back. Hopefully I'll be back on regular schedule at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday night.
Okay. Because Shanna Kraft asked Fordman, aka Kenneth, oh, what happened to you last night?
Yeah, I was just answering the question.
Yeah. Okay.
I had some issues. I've been actually working on the homework for the last week. Been working at it 11, 12 hours a day.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right. I'm going to drop the link again. See if anybody wants to come up and join me and Kenneth. Kenneth and I is the proper way to say it, apparently. Paste and chat. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. We've got Linda Barker, Victoria May Wallace. Thank you, Vicki, for coming by. I very much appreciate it. And Teresa, meant to be our bean. Thank you for welcoming people. And
Hey, Victoria.
at least not, let's see, Linda Barker, at least not full time on Crazy Cat. Okay, I have to really watch them now. Zen attitude. Zen attitude. You are never as happy as in the happiness you give. To give is to receive. If you like to receive, use the key Zen attitude. If you like to receive, use this key. I like to give a lot. I like it. I'm better at giving than receiving, really. And it's really not, it's difficult for me because I was trained to just be loving and caring and kind, but it does come right back around. You know, it comes right back around. So our candy is out, even though it's still perfectly daylight.
What's everyone think of our pumpkins?
Oh, they were asking. Someone asked about this pumpkin, and I told them
I dripped paint and then I put Hershey Kisses
right there.
and white cheddar popcorn by Smart Food. Sponsored or sponsored, not sponsored, who knows? And yeah, went from there.
All right. Patty Woods. She has to go. Well, Patty, if you're up later, you'll get a little notice. If you're up, I keep looking at this camera, Brent. I will be sending out a notice for a late night chat. If you're around, we're just going to hang out. Feel free to come up on the panel and just sit there and talk. Patty says, beautiful pumpkin.
I know Griswold Family Vacay, they got a live show tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Everybody's yeah. They'll be playing that game called, it's gonna be Halloween themed.
Thank you very much. Good. Well, I'll have to go by there. So that for me is 7 p.m. So I'll be going on at 9 p.m. my time. They're coming on at 7. So I should miss it. Kaylee says, go on up. Keith in Indiana, traveling down the banisters. That would be nice. I don't have any candy right here to munch on, nothing. And I have not had breakfast or lunch. My own fault. Yeah, I'd love to have somebody else come up and chat with me and Kenneth.
I've been trying
got
to get
about-
10 people up on my panel before.
Oh, I have a feeling I would panic if I had 10 people because I've seen what happens. I one time meant to BRV and had a bunch of people up on the panel when she first started doing the panels, and I sent her an email and said, no, I said I think I said the horses left the barn, something like that. You ain't putting it back in. It was a crazy night. It was fun, but it was crazy. I have way too many control issues to do that. So up on the panel, if you want to come up and just chat about your channel, chat about anything, that would be really nice. And I will drop the link again if you would like to just come up and say hi. And
Fire's going. Look at that.
and the fire's going again. It went out, almost went out. Okay. Oh, Vicky's coming up. I see Vicky. I'm going to drop the link again for anybody who'd like to come up and paste and chat. All right, Vicky, wave when you're ready. You want to give me a wave? Okay. Yes, Teresa, you lose all control. Hey, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
I think
I've been staying off the internet today. Been watching classic movies.
Aha. Yeah. I like to watch some scary movies around Halloween. I don't have a big celebratory penchant for it. My son did this, stuff in the back for me, but it's just kind of a fun day. I look at it. I don't like celebrate Halloween, but it's a fun day. I use it as a fun day.
Yeah, I don't celebrate Halloween. I've been watching Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin, Bob Hope, and old comedies.
I love Jerry Lewis.
A Jerry Lewis name drop there?
Yes.
The Nutty Professor.
My son's boyfriend just pointed out, there was a Jerry Lewis name drop. Many people today wouldn't even know who Jerry Lewis is.
That's a shame.
And it is a shame because Jerry Lewis is naturally one of the most funniest people I ever seen in my
One of
life.
the architects of modern comedy presentation, really.
Yeah. And
Hold on, I'll show you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something. Hold on.
I was just pointed out they're original rock stars.
They were the first performers to have people line up around the block in this media frenzy. It was at the height of radio, and it was like a huge deal. They had like hundreds of thousands of people in the street wherever they would go.
Wow. Yeah, I miss Kaylee. Let's see. Kaylee says, tip, a creature you'd like to whoa, thank you. Yeah, if you'd like to tip our channel, if you found us funny, meaning me, feel free to tip. It's not expected, but it's always a fun thing. You should see this. It's a picture of Jerry Lewis. Is that a book you have?
No, it's a DVD set.
Oh, it's a DVD set. That is really nice.
This is all the movies. The movies that's on it. Let me put my glasses on real quick. The movies on it is The Delicate Delinquent, The Bellboy, Cinderella, The Ladies' Man, The Errand Boy, The Nutty Professor, The Patsy, The Disorderly Orderly, and Family Jewels and The Stooge.
Oh, so funny. There was only one there I thought I did not recognize, but we used to watch Jerry Lewis all the time on the Jerry Lewis telethon, muscular dystrophy telethon, because I had a cousin that had muscular dystrophy. And my mother got involved in Muscular Dystrophy Association when I was in grade school. And our whole entire Labor Day weekend was about that. show on Labor Day weekend with Jerry Lewis. We didn't do nothing else but spend 24 hours watching the telethon just to watch him. I really genuinely miss him. Yeah.
Yeah,
So are you,
he's a good.
so,
Bob Hope and Dean Martin are pretty good too, but Bob Hope, I think, is the funnier of the
Great Jerry
two.
Lewis performance too. Very underrated Jerry Lewis performance is in The King of Comedy with Robert De Niro.
Josh is saying an underrated movie with Jerry Lewis is called The King of Comedy with De Niro, Robert De Niro, and Jerry Lewis.
I
Now
don't even know that one.
I don't either. See,
That's your virtual one.
thank you, Richard. Richard stoked up the fire for us.
Oh, how nice.
I love wood fires, and I just take advantage of it as much as I can during this time of year. So anything else you're doing, either one of you are doing for your channels, doing some videos? Do you have anything coming out?
Not me. I just kind of been taking a break.
Review videos out.
I hear you. I'm sure I'll be taking a break at some point too.
Like I said, I've been watching old movies. I've been watching Shirley Temple, The Bluebird, and I watched what's the name of it? Oh, Squirrel. What was Finn? Oh, hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly. I got to skip over to.
While you're looking for that, I'll ask Kenneth, do you have anything coming out on your channel? Any food reviews? And I was recommended to watch something of yours, which I will do before I come back on later tonight, that you just did. People thought it was hysterical. You did a great job.
It was probably that. It was probably that. It was probably barbecue pork sandwiches, probably.
Yes, that is it right there.
And we took our leftover barbecue pork that we got from our local food city, and we took and made a barbecue pork pot pie. Kind of like chicken pot pie, except it's barbecue pork instead.
Right.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer?
Yes. Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn. The Adventures of Huck Finn, Swiss Family Robinson. Those are the ones that I've been watching.
Yeah, I love those old movies. I have not watched them in so long. One of the other ones that I want to watch soon, it's called The Glass Menagerie. I don't remember who was in that, but that movie was fantastic.
1973.
Do you like Shirley Temple?
Oh, I like Shirley Temple, yes. And I like the
Have
real
you ever
lady.
watched?
But
yes, she was a good lady too. She did a lot of charity and everything. Have you ever watched The Bluebird?
I don't know if I've watched The Bluebird or not. I don't know the names. I don't know them by name. I know them on sight. You know what I'm saying? If I looked at a picture, I'd know if I seen it.
She's adorable. It's like I just watched her in Heidi. Where she played Heidi. And she's adorable.
Oh, she is. And she was such a natural actor. Yeah.
She started working, her first shows were when she was a baby in diapers, and I can't remember the name of the series. There was a series of them. She wasn't even 2 years old when she started acting in those ones. And it was hilarious. It was a bunch of babies in diapers, and it was old black and whites, and I just loved them, you know, but
I've not seen those. I know I
yeah,
haven't seen those.
yeah, they're adorable. Like I
I bet.
said, they way back when, because you got to think some of her later in life movies were in the 1930, I think one of them was 1936.
Uh-huh.
So, and she was like 5 or so in those. So she was quite small when she first started.
I'll tell you, there's some people who started out really young and they did not do well in life. They were good as a kid and then stardom overtook them. But she is not one of the people that happened to.
Right. Yeah. Um, Also, the other shows that I've been watching was Charles Dickens. He's my favorite novelist. I love Charles Dickens. The Tale of Two
Mm-hmm.
Cities. He's got a few. Really, he's the one that wrote A Christmas Carol. But
Right.
he wrote David Copperfield. He wrote Oliver Twist. He wrote
Mm-hmm.
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
Oh,
He
yep.
wrote Great Expectations, and he wrote A Tale of Two Cities, and quite a few more. And so he's one of my favorite artists, you know, as far as book writers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing lately, is just kind of going back and watching old shows that bring back that nostalgia feeling to me from
Yep.
when I was young and innocent, and everything was so much different back then.
Yes, ma'am. It definitely was very different. I get sometimes I just want that old. Actually, I was looking at speaking of nostalgia, there, I've said pretty plainly that we would like a class A or class C, preferably class C, which we are supposed to go look at tomorrow. But there is a trailer that someone has remodeled on the inside. It's an older trailer, but they've remodeled it and they've left the spirit of it intact. It is beautiful. But it's just too small. And I'm like, oh Lord God, if you could have just found me something that was just like that, but bigger. Because there was no bathroom. There really was no place to put a bathroom. Or there was a bathroom, but there was really not an appropriate bed. And so I just was
Right.
sad because they had like a particular blue on the inside. They used a very particular blue and another color that just reminded me of sitting in my house that I grew up for several years of my life before the house that we're in right now that my dad built. And there was a yellow table or a green table in there that I always see I see the very same one in antique stores. And they kind of have these padded seat and padded back. And it's almost like marbling, but it's plastic of sorts. And it reminds me, these colors of that motor RV remind me of something old, nostalgic. I love it. All right. Well, I think I'm going to
Yeah.
drop you guys down because I'm going to close out here because I am going to come back up at 9 Pacific time. If anybody wants to come back, I'd love to have you back. But so I want to thank you too. And Kaylee, could you make sure that their links are dropped, please? And
Thanks for letting me come
Well,
on.
I wish
that,
you all the best luck, Lucretia, on finding the perfect trailer for you. And I hope
yeah,
you guys have an awesome night. God
all
bless you
right.
guys.
God bless
God
you.
bless
Thank you very
everybody in the
much.
chat.
All right, dear.
Bye.
And Kenneth, thank you. Thank you so much for coming up. Both of you. I appreciate it. And I really love hearing people talk, you talk about your channel. So if anybody knows of anybody going on late, let me know. But I'd like to come on at 9 o'clock tonight, which is 12 o'clock Eastern time. East in my case is that way. East, you're looking west. And just do a late night and maybe have some people up if they want to come up. Maybe eat some candy, chat, whatever happens. that seems like I'm trying to get some more hours, and if anybody feels like running my playlist, that would be great. Very appreciated. 2,100 hours now, and we're now over that very high hill. The very high hill. And I was saying this morning to myself, if anybody thinks YouTubing is a simple job, a little, it can be, by the way. It can be very simple as you want it to be. If you do not want to have monetization someday, it totally is simple. But it does take time, it does take effort, and that's what we're trying to do. So we're down to 5 right now. I want to thank Sue, and I want to thank Teresa. I don't know who else is still in here. Thank you so much for coming, and I really hope that I see some of you later tonight. And when you see the link later, if you could share that out to your social media, I mean, we could have a bigger party. Just saying. All right. And if you have to go to bed, I absolutely understand that. I'm just going on later because I don't want to interfere with regularly scheduled stuff. All right, guys, I love you. I appreciate you, and have a very calm evening. All right. See you later.